We are back on Super Mario Galaxy 2 one more time for one reason and for one reason only. We have the storybook to read. This video is not in depth or anything, nothing crazy. It's gonna be a relaxed and fun time reading the 5 chapters. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Chapter 1 Twins. A long time ago, there were twin star children named Mari and Lou. They lived happily with the Lady of Shooting Stars and among their many friends. The twins looked identical, sounded identical, and spent all of their time together. It would have been difficult to tell them apart were it not for their entirely different personalities. Mari was impulsive and outgoing. Lou was shy and introspective. They complemented each other well, so they got along. They lived together their whole lives, and they were nearly inseparable. Until one day, until one day, they were forced apart when Mari turned into a star. In the blink of an eye, the she shrunk down small and then burst into light. She left only stardust in her wake. But why? The Lady of Shooting Stars had taught the Lumas that they could become stars in order to help someone. But Mari became one for no reason at all. Lou rushed to the Lady of Shooting Stars for help, who said, "I'm afraid Mari has left this path, but she will always be in our hearts. The stardust she left behind will give life to the new children. She may return someday. That could be tomorrow, or 100 years from now, or even 10,000 years from now." Upon hearing this, Lou covered her ears and cried. Chapter 2 Alone. Lou was alone now. A day passed, then another, and before she knew it, 100 years had gone by. All that time, Lou was unable to become a star, but she didn't want to become one anyway. She wanted to stay a Luma until she saw Mari again. She wanted everything to be like it was before. And yet, she felt that a Luma who couldn't become a star wasn't particularly useful. So one day, she decided to become a new journey, or decided to begin a new journey. She built a spaceship and left to travel through the stars. As the centuries passed, she hoped this path would reunite her with Mari. Lou happened upon the Lady of Shooting Stars a number of times during her travels, but Mari was not with her. And as time went on, all of her friends became stars. 1,000 years passed this way. Lou thought Mari's probably forgotten about me by now. She's probably playing with star bunnies on some far-off planet while I'm here missing her. Mari's Luba. Oh wait, no, Lou is Luba. Oh my gosh, or Luba. And I bet I'll be missing her for 1,000 more years. Maybe even 2,000. I'll be stuck as a Luma forever. Lou found the loneliness unbearable. The truth was, she really did want to become a star because that's what would save her from these feelings. She would become one right now if it meant she could see Mari again. Lou strained, shook her body, and struggled to turn into a star, but she couldn't do it. Chapter 3 Hope. Lou had exhausted herself trying to become a star. It was just then that the Lady of Shooting Stars appeared. Becoming a star will not allow you to break free of this path. That's simply the nature of living within one. I'm sure that Mari is out there thinking of you too, and as long as you stay the course, perhaps she'll reunite with you. Even though she's not near, I'm sure she knows where you are. After all, she's your twin star. You share the same stardust. There seemed to be some secret to these words, hidden deep within her eyes. In truth, the Lady of Shooting Stars was reminded of her own past. She too was searching for someone precious she had lost, and she too believed they would one day be reunited. Finding your way without a compass or a telescope may be difficult, but hope is like a lighthouse. If you keep its fire lit, Mari can find her way back. The lady's eyes were kind as this message became clear. The stardust that flowed through glowed brightly and reminded her of when she and Mari were together. It felt just like old times. And with that, something changed inside of Lou. Today, Lou continues her journey aboard her own spaceship, or her spaceship, now responsible for a whole crew of Lumas. She's dependable in nature and impressive in stature, I don't know, as all captains should be. The shy Lou of the past is now just a memory. I'm Lubba, one half of the twin star children. I carry the star of hope across the galaxies. Final chapter. Light. Mari was fed up and exhausted. She'd been awoken too many times. I'm sure that this place is just as beautiful as all the other boring worlds. She had been on such a long journey that she was starting to reach her limit. Her sense of time and space had broken down long ago. Her memories were scattered like a hazy dream. She felt dizzy, like the time she gorged on starbits and became overwhelmed by their sweetness. And then another time, it felt like I was drowning in honey. Or it felt like it was drowning in honey. The t- Excuse me, and the time before that, it felt like I was trapped in a cage. And before that, um, I forget. Well, whatever. Just then, Mari spotted a red planet and decided to visit its residents. Hello there, how are you? This planet looks pretty old. In fact, it may have lived a little too long. Looks like it could explode at any moment. The residents didn't seem to understand. Instead, they just ran away when she appeared. But that's how it always went. So she just wished them well and continued on her way. May the stars shine down on you. Soon after, Mari looked out into space and saw a pink comet hurtling past. She approached it and said, "Hello there. Looks like you're in a hurry. Life may seem long, but it actually moves pretty quickly. So moving as fast as you are is a great way to experience as much as you can." The comet replied, "You're a tiny one, yet you talk of life as a grown-up. Who do you think you are? And where'd you come from?" Mari sighed as if she had been asked these questions before. Who I am? Where I'm from? I don't remember stuff like that. Do you really think those things are important anyway? The comet was so shocked by Mari's response it nearly crashed into a star. It's pointless to remember stuff. We just repeat the same cycles over and over. So just forget about me and I'll forget about you and then we'll both be on to the next thing. The comet said, "You're quite the peculiar one, little one, out here on your own. You should go home to your mama." Mari scoffed as the comet drifted away. Mama? What is that word? It sounds sort of familiar, but I'm not sure why. Well, whatever. It was time for a rest anyway. The next world, Mari awoke to a pitch black, or to was pitch black. There was no life, and the stars had yet to be born. The galaxy was just about to take shape. But even in a place with no light, with nothing at all, Mari wasn't bored. She would just become a star again soon. So she just needed to wait. I remember hearing that a Luma can become a star in order to help someone special, but I've never served any purpose as a star. Who was it that told me that anyway? Well, whatever. Mari liked the endless darkness. She preferred it, in fact. She found light bothersome. What's that? She saw a glimmer in the darkness, and a familiar feeling washed over her. Could that be Lou? It must be! I remember this feeling! I'm gonna find her, I'll seek out my other half, no matter how long it takes. She's out there somewhere, and I'll never stop searching. With that goal in mind, Mari turned into a star again. The glimmer disappeared, and all that remained was the quiet of the darkness. The end. Epilogue. That night, the Lady of Shooting Stars had a premonition. I've never heard that word. That a new star would soon be born. Oh my god, the music. That is awesome. Usually on an occasion like this, she would invite a crowd of Lumas to the kitchen to celebrate. But this time, she decided to wait in the garden alone. In the grassy field below the night sky, only the sound of the wind could be heard. Sitting there reminded her of the first time she spied the hill through her telescope. In the garden, she could take in her surroundings with a peaceful heart. On this night, she spotted two streaks of light in the inky sky. Looking more closely through her telescope, she saw that one was blue and flying like an arrow. Chasing it was a purple light. The two lights never touched, nor did they part. In fact, it looked like they were playing. The two lights began circling each other gleefully, as if they were dancing. Their pace got faster and faster, and their light grew brighter and brighter, until with one burst, they transformed into two suns. Wow, they said suns in this instead of stars? I'm surprised. The twin stars continued to circle each other, bathing the garden with warm sunlight. As the sky turned blue, the sound of the wind seemed to turn into a waltz. Hello, new stars. It's nice to see you. A starlet fell from her eye. And also, welcome back. Then, she heard a voice down by her feet. Don't cry, okay? Your mother's waiting for your tears to dry. The lady kept her gaze upon the sky. I know, but these newborn stars are so beautiful. It's hard not to be moved. Their light is so new and bright. and they're pulling each other together so strongly, their orbit ensures they'll never part. She wiped the star bit from her eye. They each found their special someone. But when will I meet my special someone? The girl asked sadly. The lady's voice was kind. The strongest force in all the universe is a heart that never gives up. The girl regained her brightness and gripped the lady's hand. Yes, I think that's how we must be. The lady squeezed the girl's hand in return. And with that, the Lady of Shooting Stars went back inside where she was met with great number of Lumas in the bedroom, awaiting a bedtime story from their mama. Ever since that day, the sun's light fills the garden, and it's said that the wind whistles through the meadows to the tune of a waltz. The end. Thank you guys for watching. And if you want to see me, the perfect run is on screen right now. And if you want to see the entire series from start to end, all 242 stars, that playlist will also be right here. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.